So in case you've probably read the title and you've probably been living under a rock like I have, you might have known Roblox for its online safety problem. And by what I mean by online safety problem is the condo games that are on Roblox, the predator situation that you're literally finding people trying to go after minors in this day and age, and the online dating stuff that's happened because of the person David Bazuki, or however you call him, that's managing Roblox or failing moderation. Recently, what's happened is Roblox had banned a YouTuber by the name of Schlep and is literally suing because Schlep, this is the surprising thing. Schlep was literally helping Roblox, or in a way, as to like stop the predators, like catch them in the act and get them arrested. You might say, wait, but why would you ban somebody that's essentially helping you to stop predators and online dating that's been going on your platform? Well, I have no idea, but the situation had basically gotten so bad that at this point, even the authorities are basically getting involved. And at this point, they're working with Creecraft and the others to try to stop this situation. And there's even a petition basically to have David Bazuki step down from Roblox. And to be honest, this should have happened way long ago because this guy had failed Roblox in like the worst way possible because they allowed for several years for online dating, for all this stuff to happen, and it was only going to get worse from time to time. Hold on. Roblox basically had tried to claim that he was like working in a vigilante group or something like that, and basically tried claiming that he didn't use the proper reporting methods in order to report to them about the situation, which in fact was not true because this guy had actually tried on multiple occasions reporting to Roblox, but there was even one instance where they basically closed down one of his tickets and basically done nothing on the situation, and yet they trying to send a cease and desist, basically claiming that he was doing this for profit margins and whatnot, which I have to wonder. I'm like, Roblox spends this much amount of time trying to ban somebody that's actually trying to help fix up your platform. Why don't you ever use this exact motivation to basically stop the predators that are on there? Because it's not only giving Roblox YouTubers such as myself and other people a bad rep, it's basically affecting the children as well because they're getting preyed on by adults that are kind of similar to Diddy at this point. And honestly, it was basically just horrible. And many of the other YouTubers are not happy with this situation. Even rage baiters, I've noticed, that basically try to mess with people all the time, even they honestly don't support this decision, which actually you can tell that's just how bad this has really gotten. I myself couldn't even believe that this situation was as bad as it was until one of my friends had basically mentioned about just how bad the situation has basically gotten. And honestly, just like everyone else, I do believe David really does need to step down. It basically started off with AI moderation, crazy amount of condo games that I could basically find without even having to try, even brain rot based games showing up on here. And I'm not even surprised this situation happened. I'm just surprised how bad it's gotten over time. And it's basically gotten to a major extent that it even got banned in a country. I don't know how you say it, Quater, something like that, Cater. Basically, because of the lack of child safety moderation on Roblox. And also, if you don't know much about Schlep, he was actually a victim of grooming. He has actually mentioned it before, and honestly, I feel bad for that man. I wasn't really a victim, but I can tell you this: I have uh, probably at one point online dated when I was younger without even realizing. Except the difference was that I was basically smart enough to realize, hey, something really isn't right. I don't know what it is exactly. I'm just not gonna take part in that. And I noped out of there when I was younger, which I was surprised I was even smart enough to do that. But anyway, it really was that bad because all Schlep wanted to do was basically clean up the horrible mess that Roblox had basically left, and he's basically getting banned and labeled a vigilante, even though he's actually working with the authorities to basically stop this. Now, I can't say too much on the topic at hand, but with the petition that's going on, I would recommend you guys to sign it as well if you can, because we need David Baszucki to either step down or really do something about this, because it's getting worse and worse, and I actually fear for a lot of children, even such as myself and other people, because I wouldn't want nobody getting groomed, preyed on, or exposed to things that is just beyond disgusting and despicable. And this petition doesn't, I don't think, really requires an ID. It's just if you have an email, a Gmail, or something like that, even that I believe should likely work. And I'll probably be putting a link in the description. Thank you guys so much for seeing this. But yeah, this situation has really gotten bad, and I actually do worry for the future of Roblox. I might not even continue. Like, I don't know. I may figure out what I'm gonna do with this channel, but I'm just worried for the most part of what's gonna happen to the children here, because I've seen that much games on there that's just bad. But anyway, I'm not gonna keep this up for much more. This news was just diabolical to me, and honestly, Roblox failed in the worst way. Thank you for watching. I don't know what's your take on the situation, but let me know in the comments what you think about this.